again and welcome back, fellow Vault Dwellers. This is Andorra. We are on episode 80 of our Fallout 4 with some settlements to New Start 2026. Let's get started, shall we? In the last episode, we completed the um, mayoral bunker. Not really a mission. There was a note that a settler left warning us about being careful around the mayoral bunker. So we went to check it out. And there were synths there. Um, but we got that completed, and we are going to continue with the Mechanist um, quest. Uh, we are we just started headhunting. Well, not just started. We had gotten two of the three radar beacons that we needed. So we're going after the third. Before we do, we are going, well, I didn't mean to do that. Before we do, we are going to go to Sanctuary to unload.
Protect yourself and nothing to fear.
Yeah, that was right. Okay. I think it would have been between H and I. Okay, maybe it is right. Okay. get over to West Everett Estates and take him some more chalk.
Remind you of brighter days.
All these years.
Yes?
Hey, Carla.
Back again? Time to do business?
Sure. Let's take a look.
I got a little bit of everything.
Oh, okay. She may not have anything that we need. Yeah, no, she doesn't have the, okay. I do want to check here. Nope. Okay, well, she does have 400 caps we can get off of her. Oh, I missed something. Well, I missed a couple of things. Oops. You know what? Let's take something. Okay, so 9. 8. There we go. Alright.
yourself and nothing
here. With 3 wood for each bat and 1 for each board, so why not? Alright. Now we're going to Diamond City. Between M and R. Ah, did. I thought that something else had gone. I just didn't see what it was. And it was a piece of my own. Kamikaze game and space robots. Space robots doesn't, or space rockets. I'm not sure. Kamikaze game? I've seen this one. I just don't know if we have it. JK, we do. And space rockets. No, that's a new one. I mean, I know we don't have them all because there's a lot of blank spaces in between. Go ahead and take care of the pinups since we're here. They don't weigh anything or not enough to make a major difference, but oh, I mean 10 of them would make up a pound, but you know, so not too bad. We don't have 10 on us, so Nancy is a duplicate. Sci-fi cards. Space Ballet 42 is a duplicate, and 51 Stay Out is new. And then we have Western card 02, which is a new one. Hands up. Okay, and let's go ahead and take care of the magazines. So, first magazine title is Astoundingly Awesome Tales. So I always take off all of the ones that are the same title. One, to make sure that we don't somehow have duplicates. The other one is there is a specific order that they belong in. If you look, each of them has a number. It's just not in the title. So by taking them out, it puts them in the order that they belong. Captain America, Cinderella Love, Eiffel Magazine, Follower issue number 2, Green Arrow, Grognak, and we don't have room for the last Grognak. Oh well, it's alright. We're going to take them all out because now we'll need them put in the right order. Okay, Gun Show issue number 2, Guns and Bullets, Hot Rodder, Incredible Science Fiction, Islander's Almanac. If there were a duplicate, it would have a 2 after it. Love Stories doesn't have room for it. So we're going to come over here. Love Stories, Massachusetts Surgical Journal, Mutant issue number 1, Picket Fences, Halloween Special, Popular Robotics issue number 2, Red Rocket Sightseer's Guide, Robco Fun, Robco Backyard Robotics, Gabber number 1, Strange Worlds number 1, no room for it. Ouch. Suicide Bomber's Guide to Survival, January 77. Tattoo. Taboo Tattoos, Tales of a Junktown Jerky Vendor, Tesla, Incredible Hulk, Unstoppables, Titter, Total Hack, Tumblers Today, U.S. Covert Operations Manuals. We didn't have room for all of them. We're almost done. So yeah, there was only one here before, so that's how many we had to add, 6. There we go. Okay. There was one other thing I saw that I wanted to... Okay. I think we're about as good as it's going to get. Okay, so I'm going to save. And now we're going to come over here. Well, we're doing this during the daylight anyway this time. Did I go in there? I did not. I mean, I guess I could have, instead of going all the way to Sanctuary, there's not much. I guess I could have just thrown everything in a box and had them come get it, but I didn't. Honestly, didn't think about it.
But we can. They won't be needing those items any longer.
Nope. Where's the other, Well, I don't see where the other Mr. Handy landed. Oh, wait a minute. There he is. He slid all the way down here.
Excellent.
Incendiary hardened sniper rifle sets target on fire for 15 points of damage. Cool. So this is where we need to go, but we can't get through because the door's locked. So you have to know where the release is. And so you have to go up here. So you just follow the thing. I mean, when you stop and think of it, they're not very bright. They should have made it a little more hidden, so that somebody can't just come, shoot everybody up, and then unlock the door. But they're raiders, just dressed up differently. So what do you expect? Not the brightest bulbs in the box. Alrighty. So now we're just gonna go into the lion's den, as it were. Find the Robo-Brain. Now, there are booby traps in here, so you have to watch for those laser tripwires. Ah. Oh, took one out.
Nothing there now.
Yep, give me a minute.
Turn up. Dead.
Give me a minute to loot everything I can. So that has to be open from the other side. That is the way out once we get all the way through. We want to disarm the fire traps. One, it usually gives you some items.
Find anything useful?
Rad-powered operators, belted chest. Operators is one of the raider factions in New World, which we'll do. I didn't know robots could mutate.
Playing good?
Oh, plasma-infused combat rifle. Could be interesting. Mr. Handy Violator. Get out of the way. Mr. Handy Wrecker. What happened to that other one? The Doom Protector. It blew up, so it probably flew who knows what direction. Ah, there.
Nice.
Ooh, a nice, looks like a full set of Mark III X1 power armor plus a fusion core.
That's it.
sure you don't leave anything useful behind.
Doing my best. Okay, so we're gonna come back through here and grab the stuff that we missed. Okay, so we've got 2 words and five chances. So
There we go.
I think we're in good shape. Open the door. Now there's floor missing, so we gotta jump. Ooh, fragmentation grenades. And a couple other things. Too exciting. But every little bit, right?
spare parts, you be sure to let me know.
I will do that. Don't worry.
Got it.
Okay, so now we'll go up this way. And this is where we had come through. Okay, so there must be another one somewhere that I missed. Oh, I think down this way. Yeah. That's the way.
You don't look like one of the Rust Devils. What are you doing here?
Hunting down a radar beacon.
A radar beacon? How very interesting. That's a very specific part to be searching for. And you don't look like the typical part scavenger type to me. I calculate a 98.8% chance that you're looking for the Mechanist if I'm correct. And I usually am. Then perhaps we can help each other with our respective predicaments.
I'm listening.
How refreshing. Then allow me to explain now. How can I put this as simple as possible so someone at your processing speed can understand? In order to find the Mechanist, you're going to need more than just my radar beacon. You're going to need access to the facility. I'm willing to provide said access, but you'll have to fulfill two simple conditions. One, you need to get me as far away as you can from these lunatics. And two, find me a new body Once both conditions are satisfied, I'll gladly provide you with everything. Do we have a deal?
How do I know you'll keep up your end of the bargain?
Even though there's a human brain floating in a biogel inside my head, I'm still bound by my original programming. It pains me to admit it, but one of my directives states that I cannot lie. So, while I'm not the most charming robot you've ever encountered, the last thing I'm going to do is violate an agreement. Now that we have that out of the way, do we have a deal?
Deal.
A wise decision. Once we're at our destination, I'll happily relinquish my radar beacon as a gesture of good faith. Now, I strongly suggest you stop loitering in the middle of a hostile location and get us both out of here at once. Well, come on. Let's not wait around for more horrifying monstrosities.
I suggest we take as much as we can carry.
Cares nothing for the progress we have made, but we will find him and bring him to justice. People of the Commonwealth, it is I, the Mechanist. I come to warn you of a new scourge who stalks the innocent and destroys my robot allies who only seek to save lives. This scourge cares nothing for the progress we have made, but we will find him and bring him to justice. People of the Commonwealth, it is I, the Mechanist. I come to warn you of a new scourge
Yes.
who stalks the innocent and destroys.
Warning, dangerous fugitive is on the loose. Do not attempt to apprehend.
Scared, huh? Should be.
Fugitive has evaded pursuit. Law enforcement authorities now have primary responsibility for apprehension.
Ooh, cap stash. They're never very big, but most of the time, every little bit helps, but I think I'm flush there. I've got over 1,000,000 caps. Well, that little side trip was worth it. This is the door we came out of. Well,
touch the tripwires. I'd rather keep myself intact today, thank you.
Find anything useful?
Detected. Possible stealth unit in the AO. All hit. Warning. Hostiles in area.
I haven't even gotten into the area yet.
Opening fire! That was amusingly simple.
Please clear the area until order has been restored.
You really are taking the path of most resistance here, aren't you?
Yeah, I usually do. Sci-fi card.
Warning. Dangerous fugitive is on the loose. Do not attempt to apprehend. Continuing search for fugitive. Fugitive has evaded pursuit. Law enforcement authorities now have primary responsibility for apprehension.
What he's got to say. Mechanist. If we don't fly back, spot double up here. trying to find the Mechanist as well. We were going to go in, take the 4 Protectron bots and get out, but no big deal. Yeah, recon in the location warned us of a Deathclaw in the area. Whatever, with our bots, a Deathclaw might as well be a mole rat, no big. We even managed to sneak in to get the bots without waking the monster. Well, as we were trying to get the bots out of there, a horde of Mechanist robots showed up and started fighting us to get at our loot. Because the universe has a sick sense of humor, this woke the Deathclaw, so we had to deal with that too. We lost 3 men, 2 of our bots were pulverized, but we did manage to nab 1 of the Mechanist robot brains alive. Yeah. Okay. So yeah, that's just
You see those? Hopefully, that's the last of them.
come on. There we go. The body was too well hidden.
They went.
We still got Ivy somewhere.
The past yields such interesting finds.
5 tries.
I'm through.
Oh,
I often
that was
forget
just
people need to use the keyboard to access a terminal.
That was just turret control. Alright. We're gonna head out this way. Here. So, if you do not have a jetpack, you have to jump down and go back around. It's the only reason I did that. Okay, yeah, I got that. Alright.
Based on my limited experience with you, I estimate a 65% chance of making it out of here. Optimal. An increase in effort could have an impact on the odds.
Man, this place. It's a shame we can't make this place a settlement. This place is huge. Western card.
This is the one that ripped my head off. I demand we rip her head off. It's only fair.
Detected. Possible.
Oh well. 6 of one, half dozen of the other. Good job, human.
And there's Ivy. That's the right. That could have hurt. That's why I'm glad I've got such a high stealth score. That's one of the first things I usually go in for. That and things that I'll need to upgrade power armor. Okay. I think that's the last hurdle. This one. And I'm trying to remember from when this first came out. I did this. But it seems to me I did this the last one.
take as much as we can carry.
Yep, that's what I'm doing. But still, I mean, every time you
Got it.
unlock, you get a little bit of experience. Every time you solve a terminal, you get a little bit of experience. You cook stuff, you build stuff, you get experience. So yeah, it's like, why not? Salvage Assaultron head. Charge by reloading repeatedly. The more charges, the higher the damage. Irradiates user. We have to clean up. Carve. Choice. Where we came in, yeah, because there's the tripwires that we deactivated, so we can head out. We're done. At least this portion of it.
Thank goodness we are out of that hole. Don't think your job is done. I refuse to cooperate until you provide a body that meets my standards.
Yo, psst.
Yes, sir?
Here you go, Ada. The final radar beacon. I'll need that head back.
Of course. Shouldn't take but a moment. There you go. Still in one piece. I'm not sure why you want the head back. All we needed was its radar. Besides, robo-brains are notorious for being, well, a real pain in the neck.
What else do you know about them?
Quite simply, it's the first time General Atomics produced a successful union between organic matter and robotics. The brain is used both as a control unit and a data storage unit, which is far more efficient than using standard circuits. Unfortunately, there were a lot of programming issues with these robots, which caused them to be a bit, shall we say, unhinged. This particular robo-brain will have some of the answers that we've been seeking.
Now that you have the final radar beacon, will it be enough to track down the Mechanist's
I
location?
certainly hope so. I've already started the calculations while we've been having this conversation. That still doesn't explain why you need that head back.
We still need it, Ada. I believe it can help us access the Mechanist's
Of
facility.
course. It makes perfect sense that the Mechanist would not only keep its location a closely guarded secret, but would secure it against intrusion. I'm terribly sorry. I hadn't considered that possibility at all. I'm afraid when it comes to assisting humans, I'm not doing very well lately.
Why would you say something like that?
Isn't it obvious? Ever since I let my friends die in that caravan, I feel like I've been failing in my duties. I chose the route we took the day we were attacked. Perhaps if I had selected an alternate route, they'd still be alive. Sometimes I wish that Jackson had programmed me with my personality mode set permanently to disabled.
Your personality mode? What do you
Most robots have a personality mode select available to them for their creator to utilize. Turn it on, and we're designed to talk and act more like a human. Turn it off, and we're no better than a mindless automaton. Jackson said he didn't think of me as a servitor robot. He treated me more like a friend. So he permanently set my personality mode to on. He said I should never lose my identity. I suppose I'm starting to think he was wrong.
Your personality defines you as an individual. Never let
You're
that
right.
go.
All of the good memories I've experienced being Ada would be lost if my personality mode was shut down. I can't afford to lose them. I really think I needed to hear that from someone else. Thank you. Now I've distracted you for long enough. I'll finish up my calculations while you deal with our new friend, Jezebel. Hopefully, she'll be able to grant us access to the Mechanist's facility, and we can put an end to this nonsense once and for all.
Okay. So, Now, we gotta go back. The only settlement that we have that has a robot station is Sanctuary. So we're gonna go up here. We got a lot of stuff to drop off anyway. Let's see if we can fast travel there safe without incident.
Protect yourself and nothing to fear.
Farming's as honest work gets.
Okay, we got about 40 minutes left. There we go. And yes, I forgot to set a timer. I've got it going now. Okay, assault rifles are good. Not that. I think those can still be upgraded to do better damage. We'll see. Combat shotguns. Batman. Combat sniper rifles are good. It's the regular. It's these that aren't. The only reason I'm keeping this one is because it's legendary, but it only does a fire rate of 3, which does me no good. I don't want army helmets. Why is there a assault mask? A battered fedora? I must have accidentally had stuff go here that didn't need to. Yeah, I don't want all this leather and metal armor. Well, I may have to come back and go through the weapons and make sure that there's nothing there that shouldn't be there. The super mutant stuff I am keeping because we may need it for our friends in West Everett Estates. I don't know, we'll see. See, Knuckle, these aren't supposed to be here. Submachine gun. See, pipe pistols and stuff aren't supposed to be in here. Pull cue. Sniper rifle. Yeah, it does good damage, but it only does 4 shots. The combat sniper rifle is much better. See, that's a pipe weapon that only does 2 shots. And that looks, no, that's I don't know. See, some of the laser stuff I'm not sure of. I know some of it can do a lot, but I don't know until I start playing with it. Pipe rifles. The 44 pistols only do like a fire rate of 6 or 7, so submachine guns I can't upgrade enough to make the damage count worth it. 10 millimeters, switchblade, 44s. Okay, well, there may still be other stuff in here that shouldn't be. But for now, seems to me I picked up a coffee tin and it's not up there, so I have a feeling I accidentally put it in. I'll get it another time.
might want to drop some of those things you carry.
Alright. Let's save it at this point. New automatron. So, what kind of automatron are we going to make? We're just going to do the bare basics. That way she'll be very visible, I hope. Speaking
Interesting. This body you've selected for me isn't quite what I had envisioned, but it will have to suffice.
What kind of body were you expecting?
Considering I look like a junk bot that's been hastily welded together by an amateur, I'd say almost anything else would have been better. However, I suppose I shouldn't be surprised, given your limited skill set derived from your equally diminished intelligence.
Sorry, Your Highness. The Royal Tailor has been quite ill, and I'm afraid the task fell to me instead.
Let's do this. I had no choice.
Interesting. This body you've selected for me isn't quite what I had envisioned, but it will have to suffice.
What kind of body were you expecting?
Considering I look like a junk bot that's been hastily welded together by an amateur, I'd say almost anything else would have been better. However, I suppose I shouldn't be surprised, given your limited skill set derived from your equally diminished intelligence.
Sorry, Your Highness. The Royal Tailor has been quite ill, and I'm afraid the task fell to me instead.
If you're attempting to use sarcasm as an intimidation tactic, I'm afraid you're wasting your time. Look, it's obvious we don't care for each other's company, which suits me just fine. So, why don't you ask me everything you wanted to know, and then I'll be on my way.
Tell me everything you know about the Mechanist.
Now there's a fascinating subject. the Mechanist. Amazingly adept at programming. A veritable genius with electronics. I'm not surprised you're interested. I've been dutifully carrying out the Mechanist's instructions to help the people of the Commonwealth for quite a long time.
Helping the people of the Commonwealth? You?
Absolutely. It's my primary directive. The Mechanist instructed me to seek out and help the people of the Commonwealth. By my calculations, the easiest way to help a human is simply to destroy it. There's no point in prolonging a laughably fragile life. It's the most efficient way to assist them. Any other effort to help tends to result in numerous complex side effects.
The Mechanist gave you these instructions? To kill people?
Well, not exactly. The specific instruction was to help people. I merely interpreted the most efficient way to perform my duties. Assisting a human to the best of my abilities only affords a 25% survival rate. That means there's a 75% chance that despite my efforts, the human I'm assisting will die from something beyond my control. Therefore, it's better to hasten the human's death and put them out of their likely chance of misery than to deplete my limited time. It's actually quite elementary, but given your minimal intellect, I suppose I shouldn't be surprised you don't understand.
Can we stop with the petty bickering and just get to the part where you tell me how to access the Mechanist's facility?
I promised to answer your questions, and unlike humans, I don't have the capacity to lie. It's rather simple, really. In order to gain entry to the Mechanist facility, you're going to need to outfit one of your robots with an MSAT modification. I'll upload the plans to your Pip-Boy device. There. I've fulfilled my portion of our agreement. Perhaps I'll remain here for a while and see how things resolve between yourself and the Mechanist. Purely for my own amusement, of course. I suspect you'll have quite a tale to tell once you return. But then again, I'd be surprised if you ever return at all.
Okay. So now we're going to have to, modify Ada, I guess. Ada, restoring order.
Hey.
What can I do for you?
Hey, Ada.
I trust you've completed your business with Jezebel. I hope she wasn't too difficult.
Is there a chance these robots could be misinterpreting orders?
Yes, I've considered the possibility. The contradictory nature of the Mechanist's broadcasts are troubling. But the truth is, regardless of intent, the Mechanist needs to be stopped. These robots are too much a threat. Were you able to discover how to gain access to the Mechanist?
I'll need to modify a robot to gain access. Jezebel uploaded the plans for an MSAT to my Pip-Boy.
A custom modification that acts as a key to the Mechanist facility. Very smart. In fact, chances are high the MSAT may be required for multiple access points, like a robot identification card. As for my task, I was able to decrypt the signal with the final radar beacon. The source is coming from a Robco sales and service center, most likely a front for a larger operation. It's time to take the offensive. Have you formulated a plan?
I'm not sure. I'll improvise when I get there.
Yes, the actual confrontation will allow you to make a more educated decision. Now, if you're ready, I believe you have an MSAT to install.
Yep, but I'm gonna...
Lost track of how many blisters I got.
I just want to trade a few things.
Go ahead.
Carrying all that weight is simply slowing you down.
It's okay, we're gonna be heading to Diamond City.
Just go away. Haven't you done enough to torment me already?
Okay. So, we are gonna hold off on the Mechanist lair until the next episode because it'll take longer than the 20 minutes we've got left. At least I'm pretty sure. Well, we're gonna save, and then we're going to fast travel to Diamond City. Hopefully. I think I accidentally put a piece of my X01 armor. Yep, power armor. Okay. Fires electric discharge arcs between targets. That might be interesting. What kind of damage does it do? $84. I don't know if it could be upgraded is the problem. Okay. Make sure I got everything. There's still a couple of things, but these combat armors. For now, I'll go ahead and put these in there. Alright. What to do now? We've got like 15 minutes left. Let's see if there's a little quest I can work on. Well, there's really nothing that is going to be quick, is the problem.
Head on inside.
Can't believe I let McDonough boss me and the boys around for so long. We just kept looking the other way.
Hey, Sullivan.
You're a hero. Diamond City needs more people like you.
Okay.
Everything outside the wall ain't safe. That's just how it is. Commonwealth's a dangerous place. Lucky you're near the Great Green Jewel.
Venice Street Sewer.
Diamond City is the place to live, I tell ya. You made the right choice coming here.
Go ahead and head to Predwin and turn in these documents. And these nearby. We got them all. See any enemies. Oh, I forgot about the people I sent to the airport. I guess I need to go and build something there. Maybe we'll go downstairs to the airport from here. We're done.
That's a museum quality piece.
The Minutemen took down the Institute. They're more resourceful than I thought.
Well, thank you. Puppies?
Never expected the Minutemen would be...
Okay, I think this is the way I need to go.
Just like that, the Institute was gone in a puff of smoke.
Nope.
Thanks to the Minutemen.
I did go the wrong way. I keep forgetting.
I'll send for you if I need you.
Okay.
System Delta's up.
Not sure I like the idea of the Minutemen having so much firepower.
No way to pick this.
Next time you run an op, how about you invite your brothers and sisters to the party?
Okay, I'll do that. I promise.
Ah, Knight. You have technical documents, perhaps? Or looking to assist on a research patrol?
I found some technical documents for you.
Ah, good. I was beginning to run out of materials to study. Here are the caps that I promised. Remember, the Commonwealth is an almost unlimited source for these technical documents. Check every building you explore during your patrols very carefully, and you might be pleasantly surprised at what you find.
It should have been the Brotherhood dealing the final blow to the Institute, not the Minutemen.
The Minutemen took down the Institute. They're more resourceful than I thought.
Yeah, I hear that a lot. Ah, yeah, that's my armor.
And just like that, the Institute was gone in a puff of smoke. Thanks to the Minutemen.
I know I'm not the first to say this, but I appreciate what you did down there. The Institute got exactly what it deserved.
If we won, why do you still sound so upset?
I guess I'm just thinking about all the lives that were lost getting to this point. There was this one pilot in particular. Rico was his name. I've been on this ship long enough that I watched him go from a greenhorn wastelander to a lancer. Every day, after his duty shift, he'd come back here and we'd talk about, well, everything. Sometimes I remember the day Kells put him in command of a vertibird. He ran right down here to me and handed me a bottle of whiskey. I told him to keep it, but he insisted. He said I was his friend. Felt he owed it to me for keeping him sane all those years.
Sounds like a good man.
He was. Right before you got back to the Predwin, Kells told me he was shot down. Some punk with a rocket launcher got lucky and blew him from the sky. I don't know why I'm telling you all of this. It's not really any of your concern. I guess I just wanted to show you that there's two sides to every victory. Those who live to revel in it, and those who died making it. Well, I think I've raked you through the mud for long enough. Here, I want to give you this as a token of my gratitude for everything you've done. I hope the gesture means the same to you as it did to me.
Excuse me, Proctor Tegan.
You're looking to pick a fight? I'll help you end it.
Looking for extra work.
Hard to resist the lure of extra caps. The food stores don't replenish themselves, so I need legs on the ground to hit up farms in the area. We'll be requisitioning a portion of their harvest, and I need that food crated and ready to go for when I send out a collection. Your mission will be to ensure full cooperation of the civilian farmers, by any means necessary.
Not interested.
Can't blame a guy for trying. If you decide you're interested, I'll be here. This cage ain't letting me
Okay,
out
that's right.
anytime
Yeah,
soon.
I'm not gonna intimidate farmers or threaten them to provide food. Okay.
Next
So we're
time you're
done up
running off,
here.
how about you
And our
invite your
timer
brothers
just
and
went
sisters
off,
to the
so
It should have been the Brotherhood dealing the final blow to the
yeah.
Institute. The minute
So we're gonna go ahead and go down. Still gonna go down to the airport.
expected the Minutemen would be capable of taking out the Institute.
Not sure I like the idea of the Minutemen having so much firepower.
All right. Now, unfortunately, the airport, which is why I've really never built there, the airport does not let you build farms.
We need more water. Even another water pump would help.
I just want to trade a few things.
Okay.
Okay. So I already cleared it. Alright, so we're limited on what we can build here. We can't build any plots, so I can't even build a caravanner's plot. Do we have... So basically I'm just going to have to build a regular settlement like I used to build before some settlements do, or all that I do still partially build.
Huh?
I just want to trade a few things.
Sure.
Oh, that's the same person. So the other person I must have... Yeah, because I can build. Okay. Defend egret tours. Okay, I'm going to have to come up with this. Let's defend egret tours, and then we'll call it.
Back hurts, my feet hurt. Everything hurts.
Okay.
Got work to do. Can't talk now.
What are we defending against?
I'm just so hungry all the time.
okay.
It's awfully quiet. Reminds me of the expression, the calm before the storm.
Alright, I guess they're not able to keep up. I don't know if it'll keep there, but I can try. Okay. Oh. That'll give 3 more people jobs. We got mute fruit. There, that'll get more food.
Thanks for your help, pal.
I was glad to help out.
I can't argue with your timing. Who knows what would have happened to us if you hadn't been here. Anyway, we appreciate the help.
Yeah, not what I do as a guard, but him either.
Hi, how are you?
If you find any spare parts, you be sure and let me know.
Alright, I'm gonna go and look for that. Legendary. There he is. Or something they're hard to find, so that's alright. I don't have to play around with this anymore. Alrighty. So, well, we got another step further, we should be finishing the Mechanist questline next time. So, I hope you enjoyed the episode. If you did, please give it a like. And don't forget to hit the subscribe button. It really does help the channel to grow. And it doesn't cost anything. I'd really appreciate it. Also, hit the notification bell. That way, when I post new content, you'll get a notification. And you never know. You just might find your next favorite game. Or become reacquainted with an old favorite. But for now, this is Ndara saying have a wonderful day. Take care of yourself, hold your loved ones close, and I'll catch you later. Bye for now.